Guide, your wisdom guided oracle, and we're having some tea. I'm having a tea blend, lung health. I feel like I have been under threat, and when I go under threat, I go into action because I choose to stay well. And part of it is the mantra. I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. That really isn't part of the attack, at least it hasn't been. But my lungs have felt a bit under threat of congestion. And so I go into a mantra of I am well, I am healthy, I am free of infection, I am well, I am healthy, I'm free of infection. And then I go into the physical. This is a lung health tea that I have. And so, I hit it from all aspects because we are all aspects. And at this crazy time in the world, what we can do is tend to us. And I urge you to consider that. And the first way, first, let me preface it, us tending to us allows us to be more of the gift we brought into the world in ourselves. And some of you may not feel like you have a gift to the world, but I can assure you, you do. And when you attend to your own mental, emotional, spiritual, physical wellness, you then have more to offer. When you get pulled into the fray and you get into the division and the blame and the you need to understand my perspective, it pulls you out of alignment, it pulls you out of flow, it makes it easier for you to get sick, to become unwell, because it imbalances your system. There is a gift in self-care and self-love, and certainly tomorrow is Valentine's Day, and you loving you is the most powerful thing you can do. First card coming up from the Wild Woman Rising is Be Tender. Yeah, beautiful. Be softer with yourself. While you are a provider of hearth and home to the humans, animals, and plants you share space with, you are also dwelling place of spirit, the home to a soul. Go gently, love fiercely, melt softly. It is in your best interest to be very tender with yourself, for in that tenderness, wild woman rises. It is so true that, we have to offer, well, we don't have to, but if we don't, we then don't have to offer what we want to bring into the world. The peace, the joy, the connection, the working together. When we are at odds in ourself, which all of this outside stuff is engineered right now to keep us in a place of control, because fear is easy to control, anger is easy to control and direct. Disengage. Don't keep shouting your perspective onto Facebook, YouTube, whatever, because nobody listens anyway, and it just propagates. You're certainly not going to change anyone else's mind. And if you go into the heart of why you're doing it, that's not why you're doing it. You're doing it in reaction. And that's what those powers that have had control, the deep darkness that has been in control of this world for millennia, it is leaving. The more we awaken to our own inner power and our own inner world, the better off our world can be. So the next card coming in is Radiate True Color. Beautiful card. Radiate your true color, the beauty of who you are in your authenticity, in a world urging compliancy and sameness. And remember, screaming out, if you don't agree with me, then get off my page. If you don't agree with me, then you're complicit with what's going on. If you don't say something, then you are in agreement with what's happening. The boldness, the audacity of thinking anyone has the same opinion as you is just ludicrous. You've never lived their life. They have never lived your life. You do not know what is going on inside them and what they are and are not capable and supposed to do. Again, you're just trying to assuage your own inner chaos by asserting that everybody must agree with you and everybody must do the things, or you are complicit with what I am railing against. You do you. Stay in your own lane. Work on yourself. That is how you can make this world the world that you want. In a world urging compliancy and sameness, popularity and conformity, carry your colors like a flag. Your ideas, your nature, your dreams, gifts, and voice are all one of a kind. The world won't know what it can be without your original contribution. When we wave our colors, showing up as our true self in the world, we pass on a permission flag for others to do the same, and Wild Woman rises. We pass on permission for others to be who they truly are by allowing them that, but by first allowing us, our self-love, our ability to take ourselves and treat ourselves kindly. That's probably the biggest job we have right now. We have never been socialized into loving ourselves or treating ourselves well. So as we go into Valentine's Day, love yourself a little bit. What does that look like for you? What does that mean? Does it mean saying no? Does it mean staying off social media? You do you and allow others to do them. Your opinion is just that. Their opinion is just that. We all have one. And generally, they're not the same. Some of us are aligned with one another in our opinions, but that again is just assuaging the inner chaos that happens when we engage in that outside, very engineered, chaotic mess that is going on throughout the world. So that is your, Friday the 13th reading going into Valentine's Day tomorrow. You love you, and the world will get better. If you like this, please share it. Please like, subscribe to my page, help it grow. My desire is to positively impact as many people in the world as I can while I'm here. I'm Victoria Savage, Nurse Savage, on your side, your wisdom guided oracle. Until we meet again.